Alright, so this one's about Gary's RM125. He bought the RM100, and that was a good bike, air cool, drum brakes. Excuse me. And yeah, the RM125 was a lot more powerful. Steve Mason had a KX125 air cool that he delivered newspapers for. He bought that brand new actually. It took him, God knows how long, 2 years I think, to pay for it. But I wouldn't have been allowed to have anything like that anyway, so there's no point of when people saving it up. They would have just took the money off it. Anyway, so not that I had any. And so we had the 125. Now he used to take that out. Bearing in mind, right, he had a job at Ibbott's Bakery, right, and he had a go-kart. He used to go to work in his go-kart. It was only at the end of the road. It was brilliant one, that. God, John. Oh dear. Anyway, so he would blast around the streets on his motocross bike and then hide it in gardens and stuff, and the old bill was always, who's riding a motorbike? Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. This was out of the back of Sean Downey's house down at Stoneleigh. And they had the big logs around the back of Stoneleigh where the swings were, edge of St George's Field, where he had the football club, Enfield Rangers and all that. And that was a youth club as well. We always used it. Then I cut off a car lane, and then the bit what I'm talking about is Old Road. There used to be a trailer maker down the end there, a council office, and obviously there you got the Red Lion Boozer, which is still open. It's really quite good in there. If it was open, well, it ain't open now because of Boris Johnson, over COVID and all that. But hopefully, so. It's all sitting around the back of Sean Downey's house, Lisa Downey as well, Jeremy Downey, and he'd be blasting around, making a row on the bike. So much called the old bill. I'm saying it was anyone I know. There's always people making phone calls. It's hardly surprising, man. Hertford used to be roaming around back in them days. Christ, man, everywhere was like it. And we didn't have Xboxes. Anyway, so he used to hide it somewhere, and the old bill come man, and it was a 3.5 Rover. They were like, they was always coming down and checking up on us anyway. I remember one night he goes, "Hey, you boys got a motorbike?" I'm going, I had me 125. Don't know if I had it then. But yeah, these were proper old build, like horrible ones, like 6 foot pluses, and they were like proper lippiners and all that, and Stephen Mason's lipping them back, and he used to have, I never got into them, but they had like plastic strands, and they used to weave them all together, and it was called loopy-loos or loopy-loos. So he's searching all their pockets, his copper. And he's pulled out all these things like loopy-loos. And he's going, "What's that?" And he's going, "Oh, the loopy-loos are really great. Look, you can do this with them, you can make cake off them." And he's looking at me, and he's taking a piss. And he obviously was. So he goes, "You got any offensive weapons on you?" And he goes, "Yeah, I've got a chainsaw down my sock." Now we're falling about, aren't we? Taking a piss, really. Anyway, so they'd go. Or get a bit of a distance away, and then Gary would slip away, get the motocross out, and they just fucking start tearing around, wiring them all up. Anyway, he had they were always coming out looking for him. And one night, I think it might have been a Friday or a Saturday, there's had loads of people about it. It was summer nights. You got Litchit Way, council flats, so they got balconies on all the way up the old road from Carmates Lane. Then obviously the Seashell chip shop. in front of the Seashell chip shop, if you picture it, is a little slip road where there's a butcher's, and then on the corner was Joe XL's, which is their other shops now. And around the back of the Seashell was a little service alley, you know, for their bins and all that. So what Gary used to do, stick the motorbike up the back of the alley, come around, bag of chips, see everyone who's about, and then once he's had his chips, a fag, a can of coke and all that, out came the motocrosser, and it was entertainment time. So he would go up and down the Hertford road popping wheelies, and he was good at wheelies. And this motocross bike, being like the nature of the bike, they had no silencers to speak of really. They did tone it down a touch, but they was, you know, wake the dead, these things. They rev high, screaming noises. So it attracts a lot of attention. So within a few minutes the police are there and they're trying to pull him over, and we're all outside the chip shop on our push bikes. Push bikes. Then I didn't have my motorbike now, and we are in hysterics, laughing, and because he could just come flying in, quick flick, skip, knock it around 180 degrees, just gas it out again, and he was gone. They could not get near him. They was chasing him down in motors. They was trying to block him off, and they were getting a right fat stinking up with him. Yeah. Because of all this noise, the council estate have all come out to see what's going on. So the balcony is filling up with tenants who live there. They're all coming out, and they're on his side, right? You know, he's just like a bit of a working class hero, I suppose. And they're all cheering, and we're all laughing and cheering, and the old girl going, "Who is this bloke? What's his name? You all know him?" I go, "Nah, we've never seen him before." And we just come, you know, down here a bag of chips, and then this bloke turned up, and he's doing wheelies and all that. I don't know who he is. And they go, "Yes, you're a lying bastard, you know he's no." And he up and down, up and down, up and down. More and more old Bill turning up, right? And he is loving it. He's committed now, right? So if they catch him, then the bike's going to get confiscated. He's getting nicked. He'll probably end up doing a bit of bird for it, time for it, you know. And he was really goading them. So he came in and they're all trying to grab him, and he's gone through them all again. They're all shitting them so they won't come near him because he ain't backing off. And he shot into the slip road. This is fucking great, man, I'll tell you. And he slid off the bike because some bloke made a grab for him. They were like detectives playing close, yeah? And where he's made a grab for him, he's fell over as well. We were all fixed. Go, get up. The bike's lying on the floor, and he's still running. The engine's bum, and the back wheel's spinning, and he's got up. He's a bit dazed and confused. He's got up. He's got the clutch in. He's pushed it up. Strong as a fucking ox, as it was. Got on the bike, got it in gear, and the geezer's trying to fucking, he's just on it, you know. It's like one of them scenes out of Scooby-Doo with the hand. And he's gone again. And the balconies are all just, my God. It went on and on and on and on. And they didn't get him, and then he just fucked off. And he just disappeared. And that was the end of that for the old Bill. And they didn't get him, and they were gutted. And going, who is he? They wanted all our names and addresses. Didn't have a clue who he was. And they never did catch him. Because he was that good at it. And what he'd do, we'd go and ditch the bike in a safe place, change the clothes, come back, oh, what's going on here then? If he didn't know. Back to the scene of the crime. Anyway, let's be wrapping a bit over with. I never was any good at that. What tune was that? Bang. Darryl, I know, he knows all these. He likes all that stuff. Do you, Darryl? So, yeah, that was that. And, well, shall I crack out me memory on the way back to Tilbury? Let me think. Yes. Cookie pop. Let's start.